The idea for this film came to me in 1993 when I was living in India. I felt an inner message telling me to go and catch the great Indian masters on film before they passed away. I had no idea how to make such a film, but at the same time I was very touched by the idea, and I must have kept it for a later date. 10 years later, I took a personal retreat in South India at the holy mountain Arunachala, where the great Indian sage Ramana Maharshi lived until 1950. I found that some people think his greatness comes from the fact that his mind had been destroyed. This notion is also believed by many of the world's seekers who are searching for no mind. I asked myself whether it was possible to be alive and have a destroyed mind. Each year I go to India with a group of students, so over the years we visited the masters and made the interviews. I asked questions around Ramana Maharshi's teaching, such as, who are you? Do you have a mind? How do you perceive the world?
See, always this mind wants something higher. If you go to the material world, it wants to reach. If you go to the emotional world, it wants to be loved. If it is a spiritual, it wants enlightenment. There is no such thing like enlightenment. There is no such thing as awaken. They are already that.
You need to be alive, that's all. To be alive like a child. To be alive like a flower. To be alive like a bird. To be bubbling with life inside. With all the problems, with all the pain, there is a dance inside, there is a song inside. That is to be alive.
Just as in this box of sweets, the box is an outer cover, what is delicious is inside.
Denying the mind, you don't achieve anything. Make it a servant. It will take you back to the truth. Make it a master. It will take you away from the truth.
And mind should go. Why should it go? The mind doesn't stay, it has no staying power. Mind is thoughts. If it is thoughts, a thought doesn't stay more than a moment. You can see motion because the mind doesn't stay.
Each interview was a beautiful meeting in presence. We have been welcomed back to many of the Masters' ashrams, and several have become good friends. Some of them we are lucky to meet regularly at Arunachala Mountain at the time of our retreat. It was a wonderful experience to meet them and capture their blueprint of truth to share with others.